is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la.
Mercato is crazy. Ah, la 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 la. Mercato is crazy. Ah, la 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 la.
Mercato is crazy tonight.
Mercato is crazy tonight. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la.
Mercato is crazy. Ah, la 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 la. Mercato is crazy.
La 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 la. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Look, I made a thumbnail, I believe 2 hours ago. Actually, I should have changed it, because while I was making the thumbnail with the news that I had, and now starting the live, everything changed. Everything changed. We should have started the video or the live with one news and probably be depressed, and on the others, and maybe already thinking and fearing and being worried to lose Douglas Luiz, and on the other side, Mercato is totally crazy because we are here to say, no, Douglas Luiz is not collapsing, but instead of McKennie, there is another player that is going, Barrenechea. We'll speak about that. I will give you all my feelings about Barrenechea, because I tell you already now, I am sad. I am really, 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 really sad. But I see that people, and I knew it, and I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care about Douglas Luiz. They don't care about Barrenechea. They don't care about Ealing Jr., about McKennie. They don't care about first team. They don't care about the Champions League for men, about the Club World Cup. They don't care about anything. They care only about one thing. They care only about Alisha Lehmann. That's the only thing that matters for people. At the moment, as we speak, I have never seen that much interest for Juventus women. I have the channel for more than 4 years. I tried, I can tell you, I tried, I promise you, a lot of times to introduce Juventus women on the channel, to give some news, to give some, even putting some Juventus women players on the thumbnail. When I put Juventus women on the thumbnail, people do not care. They don't watch the videos. Now we start. McKennie, Douglas Luiz, that is a new player, maybe, probably of Juve. People, they don't care. They speak about Alisha Lehmann. Alisha Lehmann, Alisha Lehmann, welcome Alisha, welcome Alisha, welcome Alisha. I tell you, I have never seen Alisha Lehmann playing football except on TikTok. So I can't tell you. I can't tell you if she's a good player, if she's a good addition for Juventus, yes or no, in terms of football characteristic. Of course, in terms of social media, it is a bit like you are signing the Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of media power, the Cristiano Ronaldo for Juventus women. That's a fact. That's a fact. And of course, help me, Colo, or all the other people that are following a bit transfer market, other clubs. Did it ever happen? Did it ever happen in the history of football that a girl and a boy, a woman and a man, were presented as a couple the same day, or from one club, Aston Villa, to Juventus? Imagine if we, Juventus, are the first in presenting, with the official announcement, girlfriend and a boyfriend together in a video. Boom. Would be crazy. Would be totally crazy. Totally crazy. Imagine the effect. You go viral. You go viral. Then people are telling me, Beppe, what position is she playing? I have absolutely no idea, Marcello. I have no idea where she's playing. From what I know, a bit more offensive player, but I can't tell you if she's left foot, right. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, it happened before Pazzini and Montolivo. Mamma mia, what the joke of the evening. The joke of the evening. What a disaster. What a disaster. I didn't know. I was not familiar with your game, Colo. I was not familiar with that. But I appreciate. I really appreciate. No, I want to speak about Barrenechea. Of course, because I'm sad, huh? I'm sad. I'm like Nino Sport. I am really, 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 really sad. Ciao, Mohamed Youssef. Where were you? I was waiting for you all these days. I didn't see you really active. And then I thought Mohamed Youssef is probably working. I know, when you are not there, it's because you're really busy. Probably you're making some big deals there. And then you need to know. I'm happy to see you. Ciao, Mohamed Youssef. Ciao, Styler Z. Ciao, Kiello Star. Ciao, Sandro de Jong. Sandro de Jong. I'm so mad at McKennie 1 year in the stands for him. Oh, I come from another life. I just jumped from an Italian life to my friend Kinoshi. If you speak Italian, go. Even if you don't speak Italian, go and follow Kinoshi. I come from his life where we said exactly the same. Alisha Lehmann and Weston McKennie in the stands. This was the top. I stayed there, I believe, 1 hour. During 1 hour, it was exactly the same. Exactly the same. And Mohamed is saying too busy these days, but I'm watching every video. Mohamed Youssef is the GOAT. The GOAT. Buonasera Federico Parmigiani, Roberto Gallo in the place, Barrenechea soon to leave, indeed, Norbert Huzzi, McKennie and his agent are absolutely lemons. You know that I'm a person that is always trying to watch the 50-50, okay? Can I tell you the latest? I will tell you the latest. I will tell you absolutely the latest and explaining you a bit what is happening and what I think about. And then we can discuss of course, and pay attention because it's only 10 past 11, which means that Mercato never sleeps and Mercato will start now. So I tell you how everything happens. There is Aston Villa. Buonasera Nico. There is Aston Villa that is interested in Weston McKennie. That's the origin, the start of everything. So for the people that are already pissed off with McKennie, wait. Let me explain the origin. I did the vacuum today, so everything moved a bit. I need to do it better. Why am I so close? Wait. Meglio, better. No. At least we see Chiellini as well. Chiellini was hidden. So, the origin, Aston Villa, they go to Juventus and they want Weston McKennie. They had already their idea in mind, of course, because they have that financial thing where they need to sell someone on the 30th. While approaching Juve, while speaking with Juve, they said, we need to sell. Can we speak about Douglas Luiz? Juventus was not prepared immediately because they didn't believe it could happen. Of course we can speak about Douglas Luiz. It's a player that we like. It's a player that we are already observing since long. We know everything about the player. Let's speak about him. Of course we can open something. We can open a deal. Okay, let's go. McKennie for Douglas Luiz. No, we can't. Money. We don't have that much money. Can we speak about some players? We can. Who is the player that you want? Soulé. No. Soulé is untouchable. We don't do Soulé McKennie for Douglas Luiz. Forget about it. Okay. McKennie and but always McKennie. McKennie, no. McKennie Link Jr. We like. McKennie Link Jr. plus 20 million euro is something that we like. Let's do that. Okay. Link Jr. agreed. Douglas Luiz agreed. Alisha Lehmann, she agreed. So everything is already done. McKennie agreed. And then U-turn. He agreed with Aston Villa, not yet with Juve. Because with Juve, he's asking una buona uscita, exit bonus. Exit bonus that is going towards 2 million euro. 2 million euro, which is actually what he's earning in terms of salary. So if Juventus pays him as an exit bonus 2 million euro, it means that you are actually paying the entire salary of Weston McKennie, which makes totally no sense. Then keep the player, no? If you need to give him the bonus sheet at the exit bonus of equal to what he's earning, maybe a bit less, makes totally no sense, no? Weston McKennie doesn't want. So they speak a bit with Aston Villa. Aston Villa said, we can put a bit, maybe asking a bit less so that we compensate. We speak about it. And then suddenly, always according to rumors, Weston McKennie says, no, you know what? Give me €5 million. This is what the latest rumors are saying. Romano, Pedulla, Agresti, who more in detail, who less in detail, but they are all going towards that. Where Aston Villa said no, and no, and no, and no. No, no, no. So it's not only all that drama for €2 million limo, it's much more than that. How is it possible? How is it possible that Weston McKennie is doing that? It means that he's not 100% convinced to go to Aston Villa. What was in mind of Ciao Tiago, because Junior Masi became a new member of the channel. Grazie Junior Mas. Thank you, really, really, really appreciate it. And the first of the night is always a beautiful feeling. You need to understand something. When a player wants to stay at Juve, and he believes that he deserves to stay at Juventus because he did a really beautiful year. Let's not change now because we are angry. He did a really beautiful year. We were all agreeing that Weston McKennie was a fantastic surprise. That was probably our best midfielder of 23-24, okay? And he knows about it. And he took revenge on the last season where he was absolutely a disaster, also in Leeds. It's a player that thinks, okay, now that I showed, I want an extension, and I also deserve more money. Where Juventus, they don't understand it because they don't want. They don't want because they say, oh, Wes, okay, we can maybe speak about extending, but we are in a sustainable road. You just show 1 year. We have a new coach that will have other ideas. We don't know if yes or no you will really work with that coach really well. If he wants you or not, we don't even know. So we don't go towards 4 million, 5 million euro. This is out of discussion. And they are speaking with Aston Villa, closing all the deals with Weston McKennie that is not choosing for Aston Villa. And this is something that you need to keep in mind. When I'm telling you Mercato is crazy, when 2 years ago I made a video about the rules to follow Mercato, I always told you, don't forget about something. You have so many different parts that needs to agree. You have the club that is owning a player. You have the club that is buying a player or trying to buy a player. You have the player. You have the agent. You have also the family of the player. You have so many factors. You have the sponsors as well of the player. So you have so many factors. It's really difficult, guys. Huh? I was talking with someone that told me, Beppe, agreeing between two clubs is the easiest part. Then agreeing with the player, with all what is happening around, because the players today, they are companies on their own. That's the tough part. That's the real difficult part. And if you don't choose to go to Aston Villa, I don't even know in what kind of city are there, guy. Where is Aston Villa? Where is that? Because I typed on maps and there is no Aston Villa city in UK. Where is that Aston Villa? Is that Liverpool? I think it's Liverpool, but I'm a bit afraid to say Birmingham. Mamma mia. Guys, I went to Birmingham. Who already visited Birmingham? Who already went to Birmingham? I did, huh? I did. You know what is the nickname for Birmingham? You know what is the name for Birmingham? Tell me, if there is someone that knows the nickname of Birmingham. I know, huh? I will tell you. How do they call Birmingham in the streets? Oh, ciao Armando. People, they don't know. No. Grande. We have a winner. We have a winner already. This is how I called. Oh! By the way, a side story, really fast, we don't stay long on that one. I knew that my wife was pregnant when... No. I knew that my wife was pregnant when I was in Birmingham because I was there for work. I stayed there for 2 weeks in Birmingham. There is nothing to do. It's a dead city. There is nothing. It's boring. It's really boring. And that's why they are calling it Birmingham. I was there, and the day before coming back, it was the 11th of October. It was my birthday, 11th of October 2007. She called me and she said that she was pregnant. She was crying, but she was scared because we knew each other since a few months. So she was not happy, to be honest, or she was scared. Let's say she was scared. So it was not a beautiful news at that moment over the phone. And I was working, so I couldn't really help. And then the day after, on the 12th, I was leaving. Luckily, it was not the beginning, but at the end, then I came back, and together we were really happy. But Lino Festa, ti porto io la prossima volta che vieni. Allora meglio. But just to tell you that Birmingham is called Birmingham because there is nothing to do. So imagine Torino. Torino is a fantastic, beautiful city. You have the mountains, really there. You take the train, you go to the beach, or with a car. It's really not far. You go to Genoa, you go to Milano. There is the nightlife. There is really a beautiful. There is Rome. Rome is already a bit further, but Italy is beautiful, huh? Italy is fantastic, huh? Torino is really nicely located. You can do a lot of things, and they are telling you, go to Birmingham. A Juventus that will play always Champions League, and Aston Villa that will play one time Champions League. Hopefully they can continue to play Champions League, but it's not promised. So I understand that if the player is not 100% convinced, that he's saying, you know what, instead of only thinking about the sporting part, I will ask you also for the financial part. I will try, and he tried for 5 million euro. So honestly, can we blame a person that is not happy to go in a city where he doesn't know? I spoke with a lot of fans from UK, from Premier League. I tell you the truth. As well, Tottenham as Aston Villa, they don't want Weston McKennie. Why? Because they don't watch Serie A. They only watch Premier League. And they saw 6 months of Weston McKennie with Leeds. That's it. Huh? That's it. So they have a really bad souvenir about Weston McKennie. They don't. So he knows that he goes to a country that they don't like him. He knows that it's not the same city, that it's not the same weather, it's not the same culture. He knows that he didn't choose for a team. So I can understand from a human perspective that the player is saying, oh, you really want me? Pay me. Premier League, they have money. So I understand it. On the other side, I am a supporter of Juventus, and you know my philosophy. The players, I love them like they are my brothers. Now I have to say like my son, because I'm older. I love them from the day that they put black on white the signature on the contract until the last day that they are there. And I told you that I'm a big fan of Douglas Luiz, so I want Douglas Luiz as soon as possible to Juventus. And of course, if you have a player that is not part of the project Thiago Motta Juventus 24-25, if it's a player that wants to renew but is asking for more money, and we don't have that money because we don't want. If it's a player that is in the last year of contract, of course, I think it's a masterclass sending to Birmingham, to Aston Villa, and instead, we have Douglas Luiz. And then he's saying no. I go crazy. I go totally crazy. Attenzione, because I have my great friend Kinoshi. Grazie. Ma cosa fa? Ma perché? Ma cosa fai? Ma smettila, perché dopo, domani torno al tuo canale. No, allora, Kinoshi, I told you already before, go on the channel that you speak Italian or you speak English, whatever, you go, you follow Kinoshi, because Kinoshi is the GOAT. I was with him for 1 hour, we spoke exactly about the same thing at here. Grande Kinoshi. Kinoshi is the GOAT. Guy, if you want a bit of irony, a bit of sarcasm, a bit of a Juve news with a fantastic way of saying Kinoshi is the best. I see. There are some fans. Peter Abate, Grande Kinoshi. You see, the people know about him. Birmingham is decent. Probably because you come from Birmingham. That's why. Otherwise, if you come from outside of Birmingham, you don't say that Birmingham is cool. At least this is what we think about it from outside. What we think about it. I went 2 weeks. I did nothing, guys. Oh. So how do you feel? And this is the story of Weston McKennie. Now, in the negotiation, Aston Villa said, oh, you got your guy there, Weston, he doesn't want to come. He's asking for too much money. What do? We need to sell before the 30th. Now the tick is clocking, eh? Now the tick is clocking. Fast. We need to find a solution. Otherwise, we stop and we go with other people, eh? And that's where Juventus said, wait, we have some player. Birmingham. Aston Villa, they are saying, Sule. No, not Sule. Basta. We don't speak about Sule. Barrenechea. We like Barrenechea. Don't deal? Don't deal. Let's call the player. Enzo. Hola. Because he's from Argentina. Hola. ¿Quieres traspasar de la Juventus a Aston Villa? ¿Te gusta? Claro que sí. ¿Qué es Aston Villa? Es un club de fútbol. ¿Dónde está? Premier League. Ah, me gusta. ¿Están jugando Champions League también? Sí, juegan Champions League. ¿Quién es el mister? Unai Emery. Me gusta mucho. ¿Cuándo dinero? No lo sé. No es importante. Voy. Vamos. This was a discussion in Spanish. This was a discussion between Enzo Barrenechea and Aston Villa and Juventus. We don't know how much he will earn. We don't know. But how fast did it go? How fast did it go? How fast? No, but seriously, this is the first question I have. How fast did it go? To find an agreement. With Weston McKennie, we are there since already 2 weeks. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. I don't want anymore. And now we have the guy, they called him, they said, Enzo, do you want to come to Aston Villa? What is it? I translate for the people that do not speak Spanish. So how did it go? They called him, Enzo, hola, hello. This is basic, this is simple. Huh? This is Aston Villa here. Enzo Barrenechea is asking, what is that? He was thinking it was a telephone company, like, for a provider of telephone. He said, what is this? Are you trying to fool me? I have already electricity at home. I have already internet. Don't try to sell. No, we are Aston Villa, the football club. Don't know. Where is that? It is in Premier League. From England. Yes. And who is the coach? Unai Emery. He speaks your language. That's good. It's good. And what are they doing, Aston Villa? It's playing competition in Europe, Champions League. Let's go. And how much you want to earn? It's not important. Let's go. This was the conversation between Enzo Barrenechea and Aston Villa, I think. Because, no, it went too fast. I don't know. Did you see it coming? Barrenechea there? Now, Mopus. Did I say thank you to Mopus? Ciao fratello. Mopus, Beppino, grande. Thank you for your donation, my friend. Grazie, Mopus. No, what are you saying? In England, they don't have TikTok, but Clock Talk. It's true. Who's new to here? Beppe speaks Italian, French, German, Spanish, Dutch, English. It's true. And a little bit of Arabic. Of course, I speak Arabic as well. This is a bit the backstage of I imagine that it is. This is what you're all laughing about. Thank you, Peter Abate. The tick is clocking. Beppe 2024. Oh my God, Beppe, you made my night. But it's nice, no? The tick is clocking. Because look, listen. What do you hear? You hear tick. So the tick is clocking. It makes sense. It doesn't do clock. It does tick. The tick is clocking. It makes sense. It's always an explanation, guys. Huh? It's because you're not thinking too much. You just accept what the world is telling you. It's not the clock is ticking. It's the tick is clocking. It's much better. Guys, do you want to vote? Tell me. Yes, what is better? My version or the real version? Tell me. Tell me what is better. It's true. It's my version is better. Ciao, Tariq. Grandissimo Tariq as well in the place. Frederick Brandt as well. Jesus Vasquez Ranieri is there. Nino Sport, the GOATS version. Mohammed, he knows. Indeed. Robin Banks. Okay, yours is better, Beppe. Sorry. You see now, Robin, the tick is tacking. The real version, sorry. Ryan, he doesn't want to admit. It is what it is. Oh. Okay. Now, if we are a bit going back to serious, because I see that we were over 300 people, they went totally crazy now. They wanted to speak about Mercato. Instead, we are speaking about the tickets clocking. I'm sad. I tell you the truth, I'm sad. I'm a bit sad. I'm a bit sad because it's already a few days that I'm telling you, pay attention, because Barrenechea is a player that is liked by Thiago Motta. I tell you, pay attention, because it's a player that Thiago Motta wants to test in the summer. He wants to keep him, to test him, and then decide, because it's a player that he believes in. It's a player that he sees potential in. For the people that are there since really long on the channel, like BE, like Seraz, like Ryan, Mohamed Youssef, Junior Mas, you all know, guys, that I always told you that I'm a big fan of Sule, but at Frosinone, you need to pay attention to Barrenechea, that was doing extremely well, but because Sule was scoring, because Sule was dribbling, because Sule was doing the magic, he was a bit overshadowed. And not a lot of people were really noticing how great of a season he was doing. Fantastic season of Barrenechea. And I told you, pay attention for a guy that, when he was playing with the youth academy, I was not even a big fan of him. When he was promoted, I said, yeah, good guy, but I saw him playing 2-3 times at first, and I was impressed. Like at Juventus, they were impressed by the first season, and they were that much impressed that they loaned him out, not in third division, in second division, but in first division with Frosinone. And I tell you even more. At Frosinone and at Juventus, they were all really surprised by the maturity and the velocity that Barrenechea grew. It's reality, I'm not lying. So, it's a player that I wanted to test, honestly, and probably in 2 years, 3 years, people, they will forget about McKennie, the deal, we needed Douglas Luiz, and they will come here on the channel. So, Raz, this one, you need really to put it with a marker, because it's one that we will come back on that really later, where they will tell us, Beppe, you see, stupid management, stupid Thiago Motta, Giuntoli, what was he thinking, disaster, why did we do that, and we are regretting, and we should never have done that, look at the talent that we had, and we don't believe in the youth. You see, it will be like that. It will be like that. You write it down, it will be like that. Because they will forget all the things. And today, if I am asking you, the reaction that we will see the most is the one of Amir. Enzo saved us, and it is what it is. We need to do it. Trust Giuntoli, let's do this. And then in 2 years, not 3, 2 years, people will say stupid management. Do you remember, before I read the comments of Colo, of R Juve, and the other one, because there are news that are coming more and more, because I told you, it's 11:30, and we'll go towards other news. You remember what I told you? At the end of this Mercato, most of you, everyone, will be heartbroken. You will think that the Mercato is not fantastic, and you will say, it's a pity. We didn't do well. It's only later that you will understand that this team makes much more sense. This team will break your heart, because Barrenechea is going, and probably you don't care that much because he was not at Juve. Probably Chiesa will be sold. And you will all cry, and you will all be here, pissed off, ready for the protest against Juve. You're nearly ready to go to La Continassa and say, we will not buy the shirts. But at the end, we are doing it to do a better Juve, and it starts already with losing Barrenechea. Unfortunately. Let me read because there were some interested comments from you. I saw a comment here from Juve. Juve is a bit like the one of Reddit. Are you the one from Reddit? Alfredo Pedulla that said at 8 p.m. Juventus made a last attempt with McKennie, who has slightly softened his stance, but not enough to change his mind. At 8 p.m. You see that Juventus clearly wanted to keep Barrenechea. You see when I'm telling you that Mercato is totally crazy, what is right today is wrong tomorrow. People, they will forget that Juventus at 8 p.m. they tried. They still tried for Weston McKennie. Matthew is asking, Beppe, how are you doing? Being live and in the meanwhile posting on Telegram. Because it's not me. When you see Telegram, I show you here, Telegram. When you see Telegram, all the news here in the bottom corner on the right side, you always have the name of who is reporting the news. For example, here you see, Mamma mia, Mohammed is on fire. Okay, this morning I was posting a lot. No, not even. Yeah. Usually in the morning I'm posting, you see, GJustjuve here, but that was already later. I'm looking for news that I post. Mohammed today was incredible. Who cares? Anyway, here in the bottom corner, you can see the name of who is writing. So what are the news? Let's start here. Kean has 3 offers: Bologna, Fiorentina, and Saudi Arabia. I think that he wants to stay in Italy, personally, except if a good friend of him convince him to go to Saudi Arabia. Who could be that friend? Leao could potentially, but I don't believe that Leao will go to Saudi Arabia. Then you never know. They are there like friends. Let's go. We do a party there. But otherwise no. Then Moise Kean will leave Juventus in the coming days. 2 possibilities: Bologna and Fiorentina. The profile of the striker is liked a lot by Vincenzo Italiano. I told you, but there is an offer from Saudi Arabia on the way, so keep an eye. Kean will be the one to decide his adventure. Juventus is ending soon. Look, also there, and then I will continue to read your comments on Moise Kean, just to prove you that for me, players, they come, they go. Of course, you're always a bit attached to players, but it's a player that I watched growing before the Cristiano Ronaldo era. I saw him with the youth academy team. I was extremely happy. And when he started his very first spell at Juve, it was fantastic. I was sad when we sold him. I was sad. Really. And then he came back. I was happy. And I said at the end of that first time that he came back, I said it was my biggest disappointment because I was expecting much more from Moise Kean. So... But he didn't do well. So we knew that he would leave. And guys, ragazzi, at a certain moment, you see that he doesn't have the smile. He doesn't have the trust. The people are not trusting him. He probably is looking for himself again. I don't want him to lose all his... He's still young, don't forget, he's a 2000, so he's 24, he has an entire career in front of him. He knows that he's not a starter at Juve. If he was a starter at Juve, he would already have become a starter at Juve. He didn't, so at a certain moment, ciao. Then, will they sell him a lot or not? I don't know what can be the offer for Moise Kean. I don't believe it will cost a lot, but saving on his salary, what's the salary of Moise? I believe 3 million, I believe, if I'm not wrong. If someone knows, because I don't have my papers here by heart, but it could be a really good one. Then, of course, we need to replace him. My dream is Mikaudadze. People, they don't understand the strength of that guy. Maybe now with Euro, they start to open their eyes. Mikaudadze, did you see the goal that he scored yesterday? Did you see the goal that he scored yesterday with Georgia? What a goal. What a goal. That 1-1 first. The goal was fantastic for Mika Odatse. What a player. And he was about to score a second one, by the way. I tell you, since 2 years here on the channel, Mika Odatse, people were mocking me. People were telling me, Beppe, you want to do the hipster. Nobody knows him. He failed at... No, he was not even at Ajax. I said, Giuntoli, go and sign this guy. Sign this guy. He's good. He's really good. Giuntoli is not listening to me. Oh, you tell me. 3.8 per year without bonus. Serraz, the salary of Kean. It's a lot that you are saving. It's a lot that you are saving. If I will interview Alisha, your channel will have 100k subs. If one day I interview again players, because we are speaking. Who said? Because we are speaking about players. The player here, the player there, the player here, the player there. Who said that I renew my contract? Did you see an official statement from a Juventus football club that they renew my contract? Maybe I'm not renewed. Huh? You never know. Huh? Maybe I'm like who went on a free? Maybe I'm like Rabiot. Huh? You don't know. Huh? Just waiting until the end of the Euro to decide. You never know in life. That's another story. Let me read a bit of your comment. Juventini 1. We need fullbacks. Big teams have top fullbacks. I agree with that. Thank you for 23 months. I agree. We are still stuck at the moment with Di Lorenzo. Honestly, knowing De Laurentiis, I have difficulties. But I would try to have some alternatives. Not because of the player, I would welcome Di Lorenzo, I already told you, but negotiating with that guy with an ego, I say more no than yes. Huh? The player really wanted it, but I say at the moment today more no than yes, not because of the player, not because of the agent, because of De Laurentiis. He's crazy. When he heard Juve, he went crazy. Thank you for 23 months, but I agree with you. Fullbacks is what we need. Even if Cambiaso will go back on the left, but we still need. Bogdan, 29 mesi. Thank you. Grande Mo il tactic. Fantastic. Moise the GOAT. I hope he can read it if he's watching in replay or not. Mohamed Youssef, grande. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Thank you. Really appreciate it. We need to understand we are forming a team for short, objective, strongest restart. Mix of ready, tested talents and experienced players. Even if we lose some future stars. Names, but to come back to winning is more important. I don't believe that we are... I agree with 90% of your comment. Except of the very first part, when we are not building a team for very short objective only. We are building a team for a short objective, yes, but not only. That's a really important one. Because this is year one where we want to go back, as you say here, to forming a team that can win as soon as possible. Then it's not a promise. Then it's not that you're only... that if you lose the Scudetto, you fail immediately, because it depends how the season goes. And we have so much more to change. Way of playing, physical condition, understanding, vision, again, growing some courage, to not say the other word. There will be a lot of players. Pay attention, a lot of new faces. If we believe all what is happening and what Juventus is trying to do, you have a new goalkeeper, you have a new center back that you are looking for, you will probably have new, 100% you will have left and right back, because if we play with 4, you have a Cambiaso, it will be new at Juventus in that role. Danilo will go back in a role that is not playing since 1.5 years, 2 years, so it's also new. If it's Danilo, if it's Weah, if it's a new player, whoever, Di Lorenzo, but we are speaking about new roles, the midfield, where there is a total revolution. Maybe we'll play a 4-3-3, maybe we'll play a 4-2-3-1, also there. On top, maybe Chiesa will leave and we'll go with another player. Can Anil this from the start with pressure will be a new player. So I want to already to tell you guys, we are building a stronger team that makes more sense. We have a new coach, we have a new vision, but don't think that this team will not have some difficulties at a certain moment. So hopefully not a lot, and hopefully we can fight for the Scudetto, because if you are Juventus, you start to try to win the Scudetto. But don't think it will be like this, huh? It's not like Pokemon that, you give the potion and then you become stronger immediately. You need time. But I agree with you for the other things, huh? A mix between tested players, between experienced players, between new players that will grow up from the youth academy as well. I always told you, Asa, but there are some problems with the agent, with the contract, so pay attention there. But yeah, indeed, going back to winning is important. That's a huge, big difference from... I will read the rest. That's a really great assist that you are giving me, Mohammed, and I will take it so that my head is... For the people that are thinking that Giuntoli was signed to Juventus for the only reason to find you the new Kvaratskhelia, the new Lobotka, you're wrong, huh? You're wrong, huh? This is not why Giuntoli came to Juve. I know that a lot of time people are expecting that hipster name, the name that we don't know, that we have difficulties to pronounce, that Giuntoli scouted somewhere in a country that you never even heard the name about. This is not the main reason why Giuntoli came to Juve. Giuntoli came to Juve to take care of the sporting side and to put again a structure, to put again organization, to cut with the past and starting fresh, to go back to win with Juventus. So Giuntoli can of course find the new Kvaratskhelia, maybe the Adzic, because we can speak about Adzic, fantastic player. That's the cherry, that's the icing on the cake. That's fantastic, that's on top. It's not said that he will not do it, but that's not the main reason. So he's working. Look, do we want to do the sum? Cherubini is gone. Manna is gone. Tognozzi is gone. Allegri is gone. The staff of Allegri is gone. The goalkeeper head first team has been put in another position. This is not that much because of Giuntoli, but because of Thiago Motta. But looks like Juventus is... I see sometimes the message of some people, Juventus is not active, they are not doing... Do you know what we did? Pompilio already joined. Stefano Stefanelli is about to join. You have already the coach. You have his staff. A lot has changed in Juventus world. And that was the first primary role of Cristiano Giuntoli, to start with his name, with his label, with his year one. So, yeah, that's a big difference. At Napoli, you try to build a strong team. If you fail, you try to compete to be in the top 4. That's the objective. It's not to win the Scudetto. Nobody's asking to Napoli to win the Scudetto. They won after 33 years, so if they can compete to enter the top 4, that's what they are happy with. Then, if you have that miracle season, at Juventus, that's the big difference with Napoli. We are not here to do well and to enter the Champions League only, and we are happy with that. I know that we said that last year, and probably we will repeat it also this year, but it's a process to go back to constantly trying to win. Super important. And Thiago Motta, I already told you, he already said that to Materazzi when he took the phone. He told him, Materazzi, not only I will join Juve, but I will win immediately with Juve. So pay attention. Matra, grande Matra, grandissimo Matra. 5 months together with us. We need to be patient. It's a lot of work to do. Last year we just brought Wea. Today we are talking about more than 4 or 5 players, Tranquilli Juventini. It's true. We knew it. Now there is one thing, because Giuntoli, he has already 1 year. that is observing, that is looking, that is taking notes, that is on the phone, that is, the contacts here, there. So he had already time to work, yeah? But I agree. I don't believe that the team will be 100% what Giuntoli has in mind today, or what he had in mind already a few weeks ago at the end of this Mercato, because there is too much work. There is really too much work. So Raz, how much did I say new players? I said if Rabiot leaves 3 new midfielders, and I said, if I'm not wrong, minimum 5 or 6 new players. I said new faces, without counting comeback from loan. It's already a lot. It's already a lot. Oh, if you already have Di Gregorio, Douglas Luiz, we start well. We start really well. Thank you for the 5 months, Matra. I agree with you. Massimo Pegori, 21 mesi, 21 months. Need to get rid of Kostic. Any news on Calafiori? Yes, I can give you some news. Oh, we go with the questions. Why not? Oh, guys, I'm working on something, but I'm not happy yet. You want to see it? What we are working on, but it's not done yet. Wait, I show you, or I deleted it. I can't show you. Maybe I don't know. Wait, I will try. Wait. 1 second. But I don't like it yet. So I need to rework it on it. But I show you. This is actually what I try. Of course, it will be big like that. Of course, it will take all the page. But that's what we are working on. To have that kind of timer with me behind that white square. And this is the 5 minutes or the 3 minutes where you can ask and then the timer is off. That's what we are trying to do, but I don't like the colors, and I think that it's turning way too fast. The circles are going way too fast. I believe after 30 seconds you will go crazy, you will kill me, because then your eyes are going like this and you're not focused anymore. So we need to adapt here. Yeah, I'm not convinced yet, but the idea is that's the idea. I hope you will like it. That's the idea. Yeah, the rotating thing is really annoying. I agree, Sasha. I as well. When I saw it, look, my eyes, I will become like Beppe Marotta, guys, seriously, because they have one eye that is looking straight, and then the other one is doing like this. It's following. I go crazy. I have my eye hurts. Oh. So we are adapting. We are working on it. But that will be a really great one. Probably that's why Beppe Marotta, with all the respect. I don't know. So news about the Calafiori and Kostic. Look, the good news about Kostic is that the injury is, that's what they say, 10-15 days. If Serbia will go through, it could potentially even go, I don't know if they play the semi-final, the final, and playing still, but I don't believe that Serbia will go through, or at least not that far, because they have great individualities, but it's, again, they arrive in big tournament and something is not working. So tomorrow they are playing. I will be curious to see them. But I'm sorry for our Serbian friends, that we like. But the good news is that it's not a long, serious injury for Kostic. And he's still on the market. There is Fenerbahce that is on him because of Mourinho. You remember that Mourinho really wanted him at Roma. So that could be an option. So let's see. Then, I watch all games. I just missed the last 45 minutes of Switzerland-Scotland. And they didn't score. But that's the only game, the only 45 minutes I missed from the entire tournament. I watched every single second of every single game at the moment. And tomorrow we continue. Calafiori. Calafiori, it's always the same story. Bologna, they had absolutely no intention to sell him this summer. Or at least, this is not what they wanted, Bologna. Bologna, they wanted to keep him at least one more year because they believe and they are convinced that staying at Bologna one more year, he can even multiply his value. So if today they were thinking to ask 25, 30, which they didn't want to, also because they have an agreement with a contract with Basel that 40%, 45% of the resale is going to Basel, they are sure that if they keep him one more year, especially playing in Champions League, that's a beautiful window, they can sell him easily for 45, 50 million euro. They know that they will have a lot of difficulties to sell him for a small price and going to find a replacement because they are playing Champions League as well. So they were not really keen on letting him go this season. Now, they know that the player has a verbal agreement with Juventus already. He wants to join Thiago Motta. He wants to stay in Italy. But they're starting to receive more and more offers. Real Madrid is looking for him. But also teams from UK. I believe it's Tottenham, but I heard it and I don't remember for sure the team, but I believe it's Tottenham that already made some offer. Not Real Madrid yet, but or maybe Chelsea, I don't know. They're putting money on the table now, where Bologna says, look, that's a beautiful offer, more than what Juventus was ready to offer because they were giving 25, 27 million. If Juventus is able to equalize that offer, we can think about it. But, Juventus has no intention to go crazy number. So I don't know yet what is the offer from UK. Is it 35? Is it 40? Is it 50? I have absolutely no idea. So we need to be a bit patient on that one. But at the moment, Calafiori is blocked because of Bologna. The initial idea was not to sell him, especially not for 25. Now, Moore is playing with La Nazionale. Moore is doing better. More we are posting this picture of his beautiful hair and the aura. Well, more we are doing that. More it will be nice for Bologna because they will not go lower. And that's the problem with Calafiori. Remember when we were speaking about Locatelli back then 3 years ago during that Euro, and then he scored that brace. It was just one game where he scored that brace, luckily. It's a bit the same situation here. They will not decrease, and they will go more and more and more and more. That's Calafiori, sorry. Thank you to Oliver Yavet. Thank you for a beautiful donation from UK. Beppe, check Taha Ali from Malmö. He is a really good player. From Malmö, guys, I wanted, no. Yeah, he was playing there, no? Bergvall, that is now going to Tottenham. But I will write the name of Taha Ali. I know that in Malmö they are forming beautiful players. Today Mitai was better than against Chiesa. Yeah. I watched Mitai. Good. I have to say, Mitai, good, beautiful performance. I'm not sure if it's the player I want at Juve. I'm not 100% convinced yet. Good player, that I'm convinced. Player for Juve, I don't know. Zlatan is coming from Malmö. It's true. Yeah. From the street with the pink house that he bought then. But when he was a kid, he was walking in front of that pink house. Then he sold it again, I believe. But it's true. Am I right with the story of the pink house of Zlatan Ibrahimovic? I'm sure that Peter Gitti can confirm this one because he's coming also from... no, he's living in Denmark. Rosengarten, indeed. Frederick Brandt, indeed. It's from Djurgården. It's true. It's true. It's true. Djurgården, Evair Costa. It's true. It's not Malmö. It's Djurgården that Bergvall was playing. What a player. Tottenham, they don't even know what they signed. They don't even know. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic player. This is a guy that I wanted. This is a guy that I really wanted. Bergvall. Barcelona in the mud there. They wanted him as well. Barcelona in the mud. Barcelona in the mud. Juventus in the mud. Well, can we say in the mud? Not really, because they didn't even try, but that's a really pity. Or maybe they tried and I don't know. We'll never know. Or maybe we'll know in 20 years, then we'll see the picture of him in La Continassa. But no. Oh, now I have to say that the training center of Tottenham is incredible. Is incredible. The structure of Tottenham is fantastic. Fantastic. When you go there as a young player, you see all these kind of things. You really want to stay. You really want to stay. You sign because it's fantastic. It's really fantastic. Let me read a bit of other. Wait, because I try to refresh here. Unfortunately, you know that I'm blocked by Pedula, so I'm obliged to go on my second account to watch him. Don't tell him the second account, otherwise he will watch. He will block me again. So what is the latest that he's tweeting? He's tweeting about Stengs from Lazio. We don't care. Ndoye, Inter. And Ndoye is doing well. At Euro, he played a beautiful game. Napoli, they went for Marin, center defender, if I'm not wrong, from Real Madrid. Now Juventus, because Juventus was really in a rush for Douglas Luiz also to understand how long they can wait for Rabiot or not. That was a really important one. Really important one. Now that we have that done deal, we go towards two other objectives of us. Koopmeiners and Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo will be a tough one, I tell you. I have the feeling more no at the end for a reason or another than yes, but Juventus will try. Why did he block me? I don't know. I never spoke with him. It's because he saw the word Juve and he blocked me. At a certain moment, he had that thing to block all the Juve fans. Also because he's a great friend from Maurizio Sarri and probably, I don't know. Again, but, you know, I always saying, credit to him. Probably he has a really great... Oh, guys, tell me about Pedula. Who is the source of Pedula? Who is telling him things? But how is it possible that this season he knows everything from Juve? I think I have my idea. It's probably quite a really, really good one. Good source. Ciao Chanki. I thought Barrenechea here was a damn player. Yeah, but we spoke about it already earlier. Ciao Mark. Is it true that you might loan Jalot? Will be tested. Colo is saying I am the source. Look, what I believe. You know, this is public. It's not a secret. There is a fantastic, great relationship between Sarri and Pedula. They are great friends. Since really long time. There was that interview of Sarri, Sport Italia, with Pedula. They know, Yeah. Pedula was good when Sarri was at Juve for some leaks from some news. Then not anymore. And now he's again, since mid last season, he's again really on top of a lot of things. So you can think, of course, who was with Sarri at Napoli? Giuntoli. Giuntoli was there. So I'm not saying that Giuntoli is the source of Pedula, but probably Giuntoli knows someone that knows Pedula, and it's coming from there. And that's why he's really on top of a lot of things. Probably it's not that difficult to understand. If you are thinking just a bit, how is it possible that... Because I always told you, it's not that one journalist is good and one journalist is bad. When we are speaking about top level, of course. If you tell me, Beppe, tomorrow you are a journalist, I'm bad because I'm not a top journalist. But when we are speaking about Di Marzio, Pedula, Albanese, Agresti is still a bit different. But when you're speaking about all these journalists, insiders, it's not that they are good or they are bad. Fabiana Della Valle, she was fantastic on the Dusan Vlahovic thing. Why? Because Dusan Vlahovic, probably she had some contact from the entourage of Vlahovic that nobody else was having. And that's why she was really good on that. On other things, she's not that good. Probably she knows some people that are in talks with Manchester United, and she knows from there because she knew, or they know, in the Team Gazzetta dello Sport, they really know about Greenwood situation. They anticipated everyone, Greenwood. They are now speaking about Sancho, so they probably know, a link like that. So according to me, there is good, there is bad. It's just you're lucky to have the right connection at the right time. And sometimes when you change the whole management, the good journalists that were always giving us news, they start to disappear because you have new ones that have better connections. You see? It's like that, Super sticker from Matra. Thank you, Matra K. Matra K with a super sticker. What a beautiful super sticker. The Dybala mask or the thinking mask from Matra K. Grande Matra. Thank you for a beautiful sticker. Yeah, it could be Pompilio or Beppe. I heard that a Saudi airline will be sponsoring. No, there are some rumors. There were some rumors that were denied about closing soon a deal with Saudi Arabia Airlines. So that's not true. That there are talks and that we are trying to target that. Probably there might be something right on that because we are looking for some big international one. Also, don't forget, a lot of time we are involved with Saudi Arabia with the Supercoppa. So it could be, but at the moment, no, there is nothing yet at the moment that is near to be closed and announced. No. We will have sponsors. Beppe, you want a Giundolismo signing? Look, we just No. We were just speaking about it. I don't know if you just joined or not. We spoke about. I gave you I believe 10 minutes of Giuntoli has not been brought to Juve to bring you the Giuntoli names, the hipsters name. This is not why Giuntoli has been brought. I don't know if you heard it or not, Anthony, but that could be a really interested for one if you didn't hear it, because that's not his objective. That's the icing. That's what he can bring even more, but that's not the main objective. Then, of course, Adzic is that icing. You just joined. We spoke about that 10 at 15 minutes. Was fantastic. Really important. I believe people, they liked it, that topic. So go and watch. No, Adzic, but we know Adzic. We already studied him, everything when he was not announced, but when he was in La Continasa for 3 days in the winter. So it's a player that we already know everything, and we know that he's really, 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 really strong. So yeah. It's not a name that is coming out of nowhere. You know what they say? They're saying it's the best talent from Montenegro since Savicevic. Can you imagine what we are speaking about? We're speaking about the top. No, not Savicevic. Sorry. About Jovetic. Savicevic is even older. Jovetic has been fantastic. Played at Roma. He's still playing. I saw him last time he was playing. I don't remember, in Spain. He was playing at a Conference League, I believe. Olympiacos is now. He played against Fiorentina in the final. He won the final, by the way. It's true. So, maybe it's not at the level of Messi and so on, but Jovetic, guys, I saw his peak. He was a good player, a really good player. And they are saying, Adzic is from the last 15 years, it's probably the player that after Jovetic is the best talent that Montenegro has to deliver. Crazy. Will he go to the next gen? Possible, but I tell you already now that he will go with the team in the summer camp. Not in USA, because we are not going to USA, but he will train in the summer camp with the first team, like a lot, by the way, like a lot of players will train, but he will normally also travel to Germany, which not all of them will go. So in the beginning, you know, because you have a lot of players, especially the one that will finish the training session, the training camp, the Euro, because they go really far, well, they have more holidays, they are not there, and that's why you are filling the gaps with a lot of youth players in the beginning of the season. But then, you know, when you go for that second part of the training camp and you go and travel, not everyone goes. Last year we had Nonge, Soule, Huijsen, Kenan Yildiz. We had a few, but it's not like everyone. Well, he will go there. He will go there. And that's a good one, because I already tell you, if we are able to sign Koopmeiners, Adzic, that will start with next gen, but could potentially become the vice Koopmeiners. Caravocci saying, Beppe, I am from Montenegro and confirm everything you said about his potential. You see, I studied already. Yeah? I already studied. Look, I just answered. Beppe, one question, which player do you see as vice Koopmeiners? I think Adzic could have that role. You are from Montenegro, Karavic. Tell me. I don't want to put too much pressure on him. I believe that we will play with a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, depending if Koopmeiners is playing or not. You know, you are not always obliged to play with the same thing. But if you really go with a player that can play that role, I believe that Adzic could potentially have that vice Koopmeiners role. Jemtus from Vilvoorde, dag vriend. We will probably just sell him. Who will we sell? Adzic. But no, he didn't even arrive. Calma. Fagioli vice Coop. No, Fagioli will play. I don't know if you heard or followed a bit, but Fagioli will play a bit more behind. That's the evolution of Fagioli's role. There could be, yeah. There could be. But at a certain moment, someone will need to leave. But yeah, there are some possibilities that Huijsen stays. The problem with Huijsen, there are a few problems with Huijsen. One of the problems with Huijsen is that Juventus do not believe that he can start tomorrow, being the starter of Juventus. I was hearing something. Juventus do not believe that he can be the starter of Juventus tomorrow. That's why they would have loved to have him again 1 year on loan, to have him really as a strong player with a lot of more experience at Juventus from 25-26. The problem is that the guy insisting to go to Roma created a bit of problems also with Frosinone. They are a bit disappointed more in the behavior of Huijsen than on the capacity, because everyone at La Continassa is convinced that he's a fantastic player, but they are a bit annoyed. Also him changing the agent to go with more with the family, that ambition, that fast ambition to show. Juventus is a bit annoyed about behavior. And that's the thing. And also, on the other side, the ambition of the kid is to play, not to go on loan. He wants to play, because he believes that he can play. Then we saw at Roma, not everything went super, super well immediately. Yeah? Jafar, my friend Jafar. 300 viewers and only 170 likes. Come on, guys. Come on. Thank you for 11 months with us, Jafar. Okay, guys. What do we do? 10 more minutes and then we close. Yeah, we spoke about a lot, huh? We spoke about a lot. Let me check if something else happened in the meanwhile. Giovanni Albanese as well regarding Barrenechea and Ealing Jr. Juventus would keep the values low for now in order to close the deal with Aston Villa for Douglas Luiz, but will still have some right economically later in order to not devalue too much its own talents. That's not bad, huh? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So apparently Juventus would keep the values of Barrenechea and Ealing Jr. low now to put in the deal of Aston Villa, not because they don't rate their youth potential and their talents, but actually to keep some rights for the future. I don't know if it's a percentage of the resale, which is not bad, but they really want now to close an important midfielder, which shows how much Juventus was really looking for midfielders. Beppe, why make a big deal about McKennie exit bonus? Just give him... No, it's not that, huh? He doesn't want to go to Aston Villa. He's asking for a lot of money, and Aston Villa said no. It's not just... Oh, guys, it's not... You're speaking like, just give him. It's not like that. The world is not like that, huh? Just give him. It's not... Sometimes people they really believe that we are in a world that we are speaking about millions. Huh? It's not just give him; it's million that we are speaking about, guys. It's million, huh? Just give him. No, it's not like that. Huh? Beppe, I was not here from the beginning, but what is going on with Gravina? I see hashtag Gravina out. No, but you know what happened? It's true that I didn't report it and on the channel. I didn't speak about it on the channel. But it's true. We don't have a lot of likes. We don't even reach 200 likes. Disaster. So I drink my coffee. If we don't have 200 likes, I stop speaking. Now we can speak. We have at least 200. I know. What is happening? I didn't speak about it on the channel. And again, blah, blah, blah. He went to speak in front of, I don't know, Congress, or I don't know what he was doing. And he said the court was really exemplary, especially on the Juventus case, because they were correct, right, and fast, these kind of things. After the referee that said, we were really happy about the penalty decision of 23-24, so Rocky said we were really happy about how the year went in terms of penalty given, not given. There was just one mistake, the Ealing Junior Bologna episode, you all remember. That's the only thing that they remember. That said, that was a wrong decision from us. Except of that one, we were fantastic in terms of penalties. Then you have Gravina that is coming back on saying, we are happy about how the justice acted in that Juventus court process of the field problems, which is extremely annoying, of course, and disgusting. Let's say disgusting. But we know it. But then people are saying, Beppe, you complain too much and you don't understand and you need to support Italian teams in Europe. Because we are American, because we love football. That's beautiful. 30,521. That's beautiful. That I like. Michael, anyone find the Italian hood cover for your car with the new Italian? I don't know. He wants 8 million payout from Juve and he wants 5... No, he doesn't want 8 million payout. And the Italian... No, he has a salary of 2.5, so he doesn't want an 8 million payout from Juve. But it's really he wants 5 million. guys. It doesn't work like that. It's not just 2 million. It's not a lot in that whole deal. And why not? 2 million is the salary of an entire year of Weston McKennie. That's it. Now, I finish with that one. Weston McKennie, because we didn't even speak about it, he made the deal collapse, or at least the initial deal collapse. That means that he's on the market. If he thinks that he will find a team that will offer him 5 million euro, good luck. I hope for him, because I wish him really the best. He's a guy, fantastic guy. He's a fantastic person. We can't just become now insulting people because they are not doing what we want. Everyone has a private life and we need to respect that. But of course, from a Juve stand of view, it's really a pain in the ass. It's really a pain in the ass because it's a player that we don't see at Juve. We will not extend him. We will not give him more money. So it's in his last year of contract. No, he will not go to Saudi Arabia. Guys, Saudi Arabia is not we don't want the player, we put him there. No, they are creating their own league and they try to have competitive players. So it's not just we don't want here. Saudi Arabia, you want McKennie? No. And then players they also need to want to go there, which is a total different culture, way of living, competition. It's not. Here on the channel today, you are really funny, huh? Speak about Alisha Lehmann, why you didn't care about Juventus women until yesterday. 1. 2. Give him the money, give him 2 million. Elkani has 2 million in his pocket. Let's give him to him, like it's just peanuts. And we don't like a player, send him to Saudi Arabia. No, it's not like that, guys. Copa America will be decisive a lot, huh? Copa America will be decisive a lot. When it is starting? In a few days, I believe, huh? So, of course, Weston McKennie being in the spotlight, if he's doing well with USA, can be important, of course, can be really, really important. On the other side, Weston McKennie can also injure himself. If everything was already a done deal, and if he was sold, it was not our problem anymore if he was injured or not. Now it is our problem. When you have a Douglas Luiz, a done deal, and he's injuring himself with Brazil before joining Juve, you say, okay, we signed him for 4 years, we wait a bit and he's there. When it's a player that is having 1 year of contract and you're not counting on him and he's getting injured in the summer, guys, that's a real huge problem. That's a huge, big problem. Indeed, Sasha is right. If Juve don't extend Beppe, we will send him to Saudi Arabia too. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Oh, I always told you, what will I do? What will I do? If I don't extend the Juve, we'll see. We will see. We will see what the future brings. Jose can't wait for Douglas. Okay, guys. We have 1 minute to go. More question? Is there one question or not? Italy tomorrow against Spain. Tough one, especially because of the result. How much did they? 2-2. 2-2. Croatia against Albania. 2-2, which means that none of the teams are eliminated now. 1-1. Was it 1-1? 1-1 or 2-2? 2-2. Of course it was 2-2. Why are you... tomorrow. Okay, yeah, don't confuse me. Yeah, of course it was 2-2. No, I went crazy. I said, I watched the game. So, no, tomorrow will be difficult. I didn't like how Spalletti spoke today, Spain, they don't need to overrate themselves. These kind of the things. Pay attention, Luciano. What are you doing, Luciano? What are you doing, Luciano? Because tomorrow you lose. You know what it is? It's like that. It's like that. Tomorrow you lose again. If you lose against Spain with this kind of statement, and then they don't have to then you know what happens? Then you're a clown. This is the reality. This is the reality. You need to pay attention. You need to pay attention, and I hope we win. But guys, you were not expecting that. Huh? You were not. I know you were not expecting that. So it will be tough because I said that Spain could possibly be the winner of the competition. I said before seeing them playing. I said they could potentially win the competition. They can win the competition. Il miglior fischio del mondo. Thank you for the nation. So now, if let's say we lose tomorrow, worst case scenario, we lose tomorrow, we have 3 points. Spain 6, Croatia and Albania 1. In the third round, Croatia, they already said today with Modric, there is no other choice. We need to beat Italy. Croatia beats Italy, they go at 4 points. We remain at 3. Albania, they win against Spain, because Spain, they are already qualified. They are already first of the group. They play with all the rotation. And you know what is happening? Albania wins over Spain. Italy is fourth and they go home. Guys. But I believe that if you are not able to win at least 2 games, you deserve to go home, no? I believe that if you don't win, yeah, but that's the reality, yeah? Millie is saying no way. No way. It's the reality. So I believe if you don't win at least, if you're doing only 3 points, you deserve to go home. So let's not speak too much about. But today the 1-1 or the 2-2, sorry, was the worst result for Italy. So tomorrow they need at least to draw. At least to draw. I hope we win. No, but Roberto, you can't just go with emotion, chill, Beppe, Italy will win tomorrow. Because then you will... no, chill, no. You are playing against Spain. Oh, first, without today, the teams that were the best in the first part were Germany, Spain, Romania, Turkey. It's time. With their characteristics, with their play, the change of coach from Luis Enrique to De La Fuente there from Spain, they stop only tiki-taka. You know that I go crazy with only tiki-taka just for tiki-taka. It's much more vertical. They can go with possession, but also without possession. I believe they ended the game with 49% possession. So it's a total different Spain that is much more lethal. So it's a different one. Pay attention to Spain. People are underestimating La Roja. They have a mix of experience. They have a lot of youth players. They're strong. Huh? If we start with Chill Beppe, we will win tomorrow like that. Then we finish like Spalletti, guys. Then Spalletti, pay attention. We go up. Then if you lose tomorrow, you're like that, a clown. I hope we win. Of course, everything is possible. Stavros, of course, everything is possible. I remember Italy won. No, it was we went into the final. We went into the final in 94. We were nearly out in the group stages in 94. Domani pomeriggio ti chiamo che ti devo chiedere una cosa, Patato. Adesso sto per chiudere. Se vuoi mandarmi un messaggio così almeno so cosa vuoi, perché stavo per chiudere comunque. Leo, mandami un messaggio, altrimenti non dormo che ho questa cosa in testa. Guys, I will go. Rose, ciao Rose. Face fuchsia flower shape. 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 Che bello. Rose. Ciao Rose. With a beautiful sticker. Face fuchsia flower shape. Face fuchsia flower shape. That will be the new song, the hit of the summer. Chunky. The winners usually don't make out of the group stage following the tournament. What can we expect from the next gen team? That Montero will coach them, and I'm really curious about that. Really curious. Tomorrow, post game of Italy against Spain or Spain against Italy, I don't even know. I can already tell you that Italy, from my sources, tomorrow we play in white. Tomorrow we play in white. At least you know. At least you know. At least you know. A demain. We see each other tomorrow. Grazie, forza. Ciao, 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 ciao. Don't forget that tomorrow we play in white. Who